What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and we are doing another rebuild. This is, of course, of the Tennessee Titans. We're doing a realistic style for them as they are playing later tonight in Thursday Night Football. So, let's get on with it. Mariota always with the shiniest, brightest face because he's just such a special guy, ain't he? I don't know why I went into that voice, but I did. Derrick Henry I put at the number 1 because he has a lot more potential because Dion Lewis is, as they say, 27. I don't know if that's what they say, but hopefully they do. Offensive line, I always thought it was kind of a really good squad, but they're kind of basic, but we can definitely get it done with them. They have some good tackles. Defense is actually a little bit of an underrated squad. They got some corners that can maybe make some plays. Of course, they have some decent safeties. I don't know how Kenny Vaccaro is playing now, but got some decent safeties, some young linebackers. I know Woodyard and Arakpo aren't, but you got on the other side, I suppose, you got Rashaan Evans playing starting middle linebacker, so we can hopefully develop him. Same with Adoree Jackson. I'm actually going to put Adoree at number 1. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much I can do. Hopefully the AI cuts players that aren't important. Actually, let's take a look at free agents real quick. I don't know who's in here. DRC, I don't really want to do that kind of move. Anyone in here? Jeremy Macklin's still in the league? All right, buddy. I think it might be time to call it a day. Just saying. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone here. If we're looking at draft picks, I don't know. What do you think? Tight end, maybe? They got Jonnu Smith or Jonnu Smith. What? You guys will roast me in the comment section for no reason. I've always been nice to you. Okay, we actually do need to change our scheme, though. The offensive scheme has literally nothing for our players except for the fullback. You know, who doesn't want their the majority of their XP bonuses going to their fullback? Am I right? So the most important thing, I think, is quarterback and wide receiver. That's exactly what we get here. So Derrick Henry, is there a scheme with D-Hen? So I need something with strong, deep, and power. That is a gross sentence. So strong arm, and okay, so we have a strong arm here. Deep threat, power back. Okay, so vertical power run it is. That should work. We should get our guys. And it does. So that was the best move, and it works out. Lovely. Tell you what, though, strong, deep power could be a lot of things. And I shouldn't be going to the playoffs. I should be going to mid-season to make sure I can re-sign some players. Derrick Henry, for whatever reason, always lands in free agency. This is going to be the day where he doesn't. You know, he's actually going to become a part of this team. 2-5-1. Yikers. All right, so if that's the way we're going to be. I don't need any help with this. So Quinton Spain, he's 26. I think he definitely gets the Why are I don't need help, okay? I mean, I need help, but not help that EA can give me. I need deep mental help. Power back, what? So, Brian Arakpo, 84. Kenny Vaccaro could get a deal, but let's be honest, he's probably not going to get much better than what he is now, so if we're going to give him the deal, we could wait anyways. I don't know if there's anyone else that we could... I mean, Benny Logan's 28. Do we really want to go with a 28-year-old? Good strength, bad power. We'll wait on that. We'll wait. I wasn't even supposed to use this coach. I totally forgot. I'm supposed to make my own coach. But it's too late now, okay? So don't even ask. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Nobody said it, okay? I did make that coach. Look at his face. He's a fake player person. What? So an 8-1. Oh, my God. Really? We turned the season around, it appears. 8-7-1 is the bottom of the division. What a damn division, I must say. Did we really need to win all those games? I mean, I would have taken the good draft pick, but I guess not. So let's see how Mariota played. 31 touchdowns, 11 picks, 4,300 yards. Derrick Henry was a disappointment. Receiving, yes. My man, Corey Davis made himself known this season. Offensive line, Jack Conklin was horrendous. Quinton Spain. Quinton is going to be quitting the damn team soon, even though he got that extension, so it makes no sense. God damn it. And it's not really quitting if you get fired. So we have Breeze, right? We got the top tier guys on the list here. Maybe not. Maybe not those names. Anyone win any sort of awards? So, not even close, huh? Number 9. Wow. It's good to know we came close. Tyler Boyd was the best wide receiver in the league. Well, we didn't get any awards. Just a completely wasted season, basically. Lovely. Take a look at so the overalls. Corey Davis is a god now. Mariota. Did Derrick Henry go up at all? Oh, no, not down. I said, did he go up? Oh, no. Or did Mariota already start it quick? I don't know. Oh, I forgot about Delaney. Oh, no. Hopefully his injury was real life preemptively. I don't even know if that's the word I'm supposed to be using here. Because otherwise I'm just going to look like an idiot. But to be fair, Delaney Walker probably would make us a better team than 8-7-1. We probably would have had a playoff game. Damn. I ruined it. I always ruin it, don't I? I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if you guys wanted to follow me on Twitter and tweet me about it, you know? Jeromepkr, that's what I'm saying. So the Falcons and Jags, really the Jags. All right, the Jaguars. Didn't look too well. I mean, to be fair, our 10-year sim, they did make it in to the playoffs, and then they kind of sucked it. So we'll see how that plays out. Kenny Vaccaro still wants his contract. A normal dev player. Are you for real? So I can't... Wait, well, how much money do we have? A little bit of money to work with. I think that's a pretty fair contract. I hate you. I hate you, Brian. I hate you. Benny Logan. This is a 3-4, isn't it? Surely there's a better DT here. Not gonna lie, I read that name as something completely different. Just saying. A 65-year-old, 65 overall, 24-year-old decided he wanted to take his chance in free agency. If you say so, buddy. Just saying. It might not go so well. So we only signed 2 of our guys back. They were 2 big-name guys, though, so let's see what we can replace in free agency. Biggest need, of course, being, well, center's a big need. Delaney Walker being 85 overall might be a replacement look. Wide receiver, a lot of similar guys. Honestly, Taji Sharp and Taywan Taylor, they kind of remind me exactly of each other. Maybe they aren't exactly the same. Yeah, Taji's way slow. Well, not way slower. He just doesn't have the same speed. Everything else is very similar, but he is slower. He's taller as well, so I'm just an idiot. So, what's new? Trevor Williams usually in here. Sheldon Richardson, I've been seeing his name a few times now. Marshawn Lynch, don't think so. Jared Cook, that's another old player. Brian Poole could be a decent little pickup. So our DT situation's a little rough. Danny Shelton could be a decent pickup. He's only got normal dev, so it really wouldn't make him even that much more valuable than Benny Logan. You get both. All right, so that's a little bit shocking. We really didn't offer Poole that much money. It allows us to maybe get rid of Malcolm Butler. I don't know what kind of contract they signed him to. A guy like him probably would go for a little bit. Damn it, I just punched my mic in the face. That's what you get for talking crap. So he's an 8 mil penalty, so that's not happening. There's a lot of running backs at the top of the draft, which is a very... I get it. I get it. Please, stop. I've already seen this, which is very, rare, to be fair. I don't care that I rhyme to dare. I don't know. So Alicia Waters, a very interesting name there, buddy. Looks to be a very good target. Nick Hamilton would be nice. We don't really need corner to that extent. Offensive line, there's some pretty damn good ones. Are we really going to be an offensive line drafter? Oh, here we go, though. Josh Harper, speed rusher. I like that. I like the sight of that. So we did get Zadarius Smith, so am I really just going to go offensive line in the first round if there's even anyone there? 8-7-1, we missed the playoffs. That's probably a mid-tier pick. I mean, as of right now, that seems to be the best bet. So we have Mike Bolson. He's a mid-second. He looks way better than a mid-second. Pick 18. Can I get anything for that? Like, if there's a first-round next-year offer, Correa? Okay, there you go, Correa. So they have back-to-back picks. Don't mess this up. Detroit? It's not Detroit. New York. And they really, they really messed that up. But we're going to do just as bad because we're not going to have any players. I think I might have to just take him. He's a late first projection. It can't be that bad. 76 overall, 30 true talent. He was late projection. And yes, the answer is he can be that bad. Yay. So we're looking at round 3 now. I did not expect him to be that bad, but Alan Bradford, is he really worth the pick? Whatever, we'll take him. 74 overall, normal. He's a good pick technically, but he's not even that fast like I thought he would be. This is a bad draft. I did end up getting us an extra first round for next year. Absolutely horrendous. What are you doing, mate? And that's just the thing I have to live with myself every time I make any decision ever. So we didn't take a guy in the first round. there. Let's see if there was a guy that we could have had. So 81 overall, and Miles Bolson was the guy we were going to reach for. He's quick dev. Should have reached for him. I was going to reach for him. For some reason, I thought he would stay. He was a late second. That was clearly never a true option. Ross Null, I thought about him too. It's all too late now, isn't it? Anyone else that we could have had? So, Buckley? Who's Josh Buckley? Oh, he's a big fella. Delaney Walker also retired without giving us anything. That was pretty cool too, man. We literally didn't gain any new starter. So we're sitting at a questionable 2-2. We have some contracts. Marcus Mariota is 25, looking for what appears to be pretty much max. Is it max? I mean, it's not max, but it's more than enough for his talent, I think. And I think at 85 overall, he's quick dev. I think he's our guy, right? He has to be our guy. Okay, thank God he actually asked for a better salary because I actually dropped it to 4 years. Wow, okay, so this is like the best deal ever. Actually, we'll go 4 year. Now we'll go 5. Normal dev sucks, but maybe he'll turn it around. Derrick Henry, quick dev sucks, but he will turn it around. I know it. I just feel it in my life force. Logan Ryan, he's asking for a 2 year. He might drop. Star Dev Jack is definitely getting a contract. So expect Jack Conklin to get a contract. Maybe, well, definitely Marcus Mariota, maybe Logan Ryan, but that'll be an after the season type deal. I'd rather let him regress and then decide. Assuming he does regress, I can't remember, 29. Then Taji Sharp is the questionable one. Well, let's see if we can make it. We didn't really upgrade our team too much. We got a couple of upgrades just in general, obviously, but just adding new talent, we really didn't do too well. Za'Darius is younger, but he's not better than Arakpo, really. So I doubt we'll make it 14, 1, and 1. We got a tie. I'm not going to check it because you literally can't force win a tie. So I don't know how the hell we got that luckily clutch, but we did. Marcus Mariota, very good touchdowns of picks, 4,200 yards. No 40 touchdowns, which I'm looking for. Derrick Henry, like I said, he did improve. Corey Davis lost some touchdowns, but he did have good yardage. Is that going to drop his dev? What dev is he, actually? Quick dev. He might have dropped his dev. I don't know if he already had quick or not. 3 skill points, though, so whether or not it did is kind of irrelevant. Offensive line did play a little bit better, so there's that. Pass rush looks pretty horrible. And it is. Lovely. And I keep saying that. Yay. Everything's going to plan. To be fair, at least we made the playoffs, you know? So Gallion, Patriots already got a quarterback, it appears, that is willing to win and ready to win. Was the defensive rookie of the year on a 3-12-1 team. Makes sense to me. How the hell is Mariota still quick? How did he not go up in dev? Derrick Henry still didn't go up in dev. Danny Shelton, I'm not going to guess. Oh, normal? Oh, damn. The fact that he didn't upgrade himself one time on the season? That's shocking. The Browns usually do pretty well in general, but with their newly found different team, they seem to be doing better. I don't know how that works, but they are. Like in that video, the roster we're accidentally using again, I'm going to remember to change it after this. I definitely will. Actually, I'll probably just change it right after this match. I'll back out and make sure we have the updated roster. But the Browns got shafted more than the other teams, so really they should be doing worse than normal. So props to the Browns for overcoming adversity. So let's do a little fast simmy. 14-0. So the Titans are doing pretty well here. Very well, actually. Ooh, defense kind of offense kind of let it down too. Can you get a score? Somehow we didn't score a single point in the second. They didn't score a single point in the first. Things are not going so well. We are literally going 2 quarters dry here. What the hell is going on? And there's an answer. Corey Davis, good play. However, no 2-point conversion, which is actually so huge. And they can convert. So with our missed 2-point conversion, they're going to go up 7 with 10 minutes left. Defense is clearly not strong enough on this team, and the Browns are kicking our able holes. What's the scenario? 3rd and 6. I'll take it. Nah, don't take a look. We'll see what I can do. And lose the game is the answer. So we lose the game. All right, and I don't want to see that. Mariota better not have thrown any more than 1 pick. Okay, 0 picks. Josh Rosen, the new quarterback for the Browns. How many yards did he put up? 300. I thought it said 390. I was like, yeah, I don't think about that. Don't think that's true. Derrick Henry with a fumble. Great. Taji Sharp maybe deserves a contract after his performance. I don't know. We'll find out because we do have to sign him here. We made the playoffs, so our pick's not going to be very good. Jets, however, I don't know what their record is. We might have 2 like bottom 20 picks. Packers, Patriots, Super Bowl. For the love of football, Jesus, please let that happen. Not that. Not a loss of 3. Anything but a loss of 3. He's like, all right. Loss of 50. I will be very angry. Tajay Sharp is pretty good. Still, Brett Kern. I'll give Brett Kern. Oh, god damn it. Who is LaShawn Sims? It's actually pretty decent. Too bad cornerback is a very deep position on this team. I don't know who half of these guys are. They're like all career backups. I'll give Dennis Kelly a contract. He's big. He's 25. I can't sign him for the fact that he's just not upgrading. He's went up, what, 2 overalls in 2 seasons? What's even the point? What's the point? There really isn't. Oh, Lord, Miles Jack is in there. If we're going to move to a 3-4, now would be the time. However, how much money do we have? Justin Simmons is in there. We don't need a safety, though. Because so there's some interesting names here. We got Drew Brees. We just signed our guys. So Eric Ebron's a big name because we don't have a tight end. Do I want to pay the money for Eric Ebron? The answer is no. Will I pay the money for Eric Ebron? The answer is probably. 4-year deal isn't that bad. He's always a really good overall on Madden for some reason. He's kind of doing well, in fairness, I think. Devondre Campbell. I mean, like I said, if we're going for a 3-4, new middle linebacker could be the move. Star Dev still super solid player. Damn, he's so good. But it doesn't make sense for us to spend that kind of money on him. Or does it? Really, 7 point doesn't get it? I guess maybe it wasn't an overpay for Ebron. We gave him 9, and Miles Jack was 7. He didn't take it, so who damn knows anymore. So we need a new wide receiver. Offensive line, we could use a new center, but Quentin Spain is still pretty solid, 28. So the left guard is good. I guess pass rushing players, something in the front 7. I'm sorry, but if you're 6'3", 244, you're 24 years old, and you run a 4.89, you're not going to be drafted early first. Who is these 7 point... Whoa. Holy crap. Yeah, that is a early first round running back. 2 power backs in the same draft, early first. There's no question about it that Ellis Wiederburn is absolutely insane, and if you're going for a running back, he's without a doubt the number 1. I'm just saying, if I ever become a millionaire, I'm going to need to like hire somebody that has a list of things. Yeah, see, it wasn't a big scam. The Jets pick was terrible, but I'm going to need a person to hold up cards of words and things I just can't say, you know? And then maybe then, and only then, will I ever avoid being an idiot, you know? Decent tight end, but we got Ebron. Oh, Cleveland's here. See you later. As in joining us. 79 overall, we reached by 2 picks. Oh, my Lord. The Ravens are looking pretty unbeatable at this point. The Ravens are getting some stuff. Maybe we can use that to trade up. Oh, my God. I didn't know. I forgot we had a late pick. Well, guess what? He's skipping the chance to join our team because we're stupid. Michael Dorsett could be... Oh, we're going to take him, actually. He's worth a late first or late second. God damn it. Am I stupid? Here we go. Oh, my Lord. I'm actually having like the worst drafts I've ever had. I mean, these guys are just terrible. Absolute garbage players. Embodies everything you would want at guard position. Holy crap. Who the hell is this? Now, this is not an over-exaggeration. I know his jumping is absolutely god-awful. This is the best receiver I've ever seen. Wide receiver, not tight end, because that tight end we got in the Cowboys, sick. The best wide receiver I've ever seen. 97 speed, 96 excel, 95 agility. What's his run block? Does it show? 62 run block for a guy that's 188 pounds. He's 6 feet tall, out of Wisconsin. Superstar dev, 99 middle route running. Or medium route running, not middle. I'm stupid. Damn, he's good. I mean, the top 15 of this draft was pretty good. He went number 2 overall, and he deserved it. Quick dev, 91 speed. That excel in agility kills me. But 90 struck, 92 stiff arm. Oh, no, Claire was. Claire ran a 4.48, and they gave him 88 speed. Unless he dropped speed, maybe. I don't know why he would have, but 88 speed for a 4.48? Really? So I was looking through the trade block, and for some reason, Jamison Crowder was on there. Not as easily tradable as I thought. He was on the trade block, and normally it means easy, but definitely not. However, I was able to trade a second round, a third round and Malcolm Butler for Jamison Crowder, which I think is maybe a little undervalued, honestly. But it's pretty close, and we have ourselves a new wide receiver. So we had a lot of draft picks after trading down 2 straight seasons. Jonathan Cyprien, a third this and a fourth this for Awuzie. I know Cyprien's a little old, but Awuzie, they had him on the trade block, and I think he's on a contract year. At least I would assume, right? It would make sense that he'd be on a contract year. Normal dev, 3-year, yeah. So, I mean, we're taking a guy that they might have let go to free agency, which they sometimes do, in fairness. I mean, we upgraded the team a little bit through trading. I would assume Awuzie was also on the trade block. I didn't take a look at him. I saw Crowder traded, and then I was like, oh, crap, we need a corner. So that's how that worked. We did get a little bit better, like I said. So, I mean, I'm assuming another year of playoffs, right? Surely the playoffs are in our grasp. The thing I worry about is half the damn team is normal, and the other half is damn quick. We actually have maybe 3 or 4 guys with star dev. So normally this would be our final season, but clearly, I mean, unless we win a Super Bowl here, we are not ready to finish this thing. So I'm going to have to play a little bit more. We're going to have to play at least another season or 2. I think when we're doing rebuilds, 5 will be legit the max seasonage. Okay, so 4 and 3. That's not bad. We do have Corey Davis here. Who else? Chidobe. How the hell is Corey Davis behind Chidobe? Same with Adoree. A lot of ease on the team. A lot of ease. So, going with the most important, best player first. A nice 5-year deal from my man, Corey Davis. Exactly what he's hoping for. Adoree Jackson, a nice 7-year. I'm going to give him a straight-up maximized deal here. And he is glad the deal is done. Pretty damn favorable deal for us. I know he's normal dev, but still not bad to keep him that long. Daquan Jones, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Jayon Brown, definitely. Well, let's see. I mean, last season was what? 10-5-1, or is it 11-4-1? Well, 10-6 is the record. The Texans did really well at 12-3 and 12-3-1. The division is just really good. 31's a very similar season for Mariota as usual. Derrick Henry is an on-again, off-again 1,000-yarder. Alan Bradford, don't know who the hell that is. Jamison Crowder taking the show a little bit this year. Corey Davis probably not super happy. Eric Ebron taking the show a little bit too. 2 new names making a little bit of a show for themselves. Not really great, though. Sack totals finally pretty decent. Jayon Brown is a part of the pick totals. Adoree Jackson did pretty well. 4 picks is not bad. I can predict a lot of players with normal dev now on the team, which is crazy. Gallion, 87 overall. He was a 77 last year. Ironically, Jayon Brown is now an 80 overall, and a lot of it probably has to do with the fact that he won Defensive Player of the Year. Also, Wiederburn looking pretty good. He won the Offensive Rookie of the Year award, ironically, right above the other power back that was projected to go higher than him. So that's pretty crazy stuff that we're seeing. I would like to see the overall of this Mr. Wiederburn. However, it appears I may have forgotten which team he plays for. There we go, Wiederburn. He was an 85 overall, so we'll find him pretty easy. So no speed upgrade, I don't think. No speed upgrade, no excel. He did get 3 agility, though, so there's that. Team did bad, so his trucking's -1, but 3 agility, that's not bad for 1 season, you know. First season, pretty solid stuff. So looking at our team, what's Mariota's dev? Quick dev. What's Derrick Henry's dev? Quick dev. What is Corey Davis's dev? Normal dev. Crowder, he probably went up. Normal. Oh, my Lord. What the hell is wrong with these devs? Now Rashawn went down. Harold Landry went down. Just Adori went up, right? He went down. Awuzie. Yeah. We got a guy that went up in dev. Honestly, if we don't get it done this season, when the hell are we going to get it? 7, 8, and 1? If we had their draft picks still, I would be fuming. I'm not going to go around saying we built the best team of all time, but we are in 86. They're in 80. Do the right thing, EA. Please do the right thing. So starting off, we get 7. They get nothing. They do tie it up 7-all. So the second quarter begins. We get 3. They get 7. We get nothing. They get 7. This is starting to look bad. Okay, there's 3. They get a rushing touchdown for a lot of yards. And we get a field goal. Sounds about right. Defense does its job. I mean, this is plenty of time. There you go. 3rd and 8. What? What? Clearly, that's not what happened. It was a passing touchdown. So they got a field goal. That doesn't end the game, though. What ends the game is having a bad offense that can't score. Finally, they do. They go for 1. 5 minutes left. It's doable. It's still doable. Good stop. You got to get the 2-point if you get the touchdown. You get the touchdown. They get the 2-point. Wow, this is a bit of a wild one. I'm coming in. 21 seconds left. 47-yard line. Honestly, how do you play defense in this scenario? This is insanity. Absolute insanity. Pandemonial flute. I don't know what that means. And there goes Lamar, and they've won the game. Lamar Jackson literally just ran. What they're calling a timeout. Lamar Jackson literally just ran down all the way on us like it was nothing. Lamar is sick. And it does matter that he's not on the Ravens because he never does well. But because he's a Jet, he usually goes to a 99 overall because he actually starts. Can't get off the edge. He easily makes it. 7 seconds left. Or else we go one and done again. Derrick Henry's a big fella. Can he get enough of a block for the magic to happen? And, of course, nobody no way he catches Mariota. I had to roll out. I think I did I? I had to take a look. I really want to take a look at that. I feel like I had to roll Saquon for... Wow, okay. Well, there's the season. I mean, I suppose I'll do another one, and depending on how that goes, we'll maybe do another one after that. But I don't know. It's a questionable one. So what's the damn position in need? I keep forgetting. So we did a pretty good job of filling the offensive line, although Quentin Spain, well, he's fine for another year at least. Receiver, maybe. But with a guy like Bradford as a backup, I think Taywan might be let go. 3-year, $20 million deal is pretty rough for a position of not real need. Could look at wide receiver, though, just in case. Middle linebacker was going to be one of our needs, but Jayon's there. I think the D-line, right? The interior of the defensive line has to be the move. What pick do we have? So we have pick 23. We do have two third rounds, a fourth, 3 fifths, 6. So I mean, we have potential to move up maybe to like top 8. By top 8, I mean like literally 8. So wide receiver is clearly not a proper option here. We'll have to wait till this combine's good. So D-line, we need at least one defensive lineman in free agency, I think, to make a proper like sweep of the position. So there's some really good running backs. Holy crap. The year of the running back is among us. Tariq Cohen. A little bit faster than the Tariq we have, actually. Christian McCaffrey, I wouldn't be able to tell you. James Conner, Phillip Lindsay. We could use a backup, so if nobody wants Phillip, I mean, I'll give him a low ball, I suppose. Never hurts. Trubisky's an 86 overall. Superstar dev, actually. Damn, he's actually pretty good. If I had the option, I would trade him off. Dolphins kind of ruining us for Zay Jones. That's clearly just not an option because that's too much. It's simply put. Taywan Taylor not getting an offer. Same with Mike Williams. Taywan's probably a little bit more valuable, though. It's not going to be enough, and we know it. He accepted, all right. So first things first, we got to actually see if he plays better as a DT. Usually they do, but Sometimes not. Who's that? What's the 99 on Marcus here? Break sack, maybe? Throw under pressure. All right. I mean, statistically, he's actually a pretty good quarterback. I don't know how much this has actually affected him, but... Oh, he's a 93 overall. Okay, he's actually a lot better than I thought he was. Okay. Never mind, Marcus. I'm sorry. All right, so Calais does not go up at DT. However, he's still a better upgrade at left end. Maybe not the position I probably should have went for there after realizing he doesn't go up in Dev. It's a little unfortunate. But we got Philip Lindsay? Really? I didn't bump his offer or anything. Start the NFL draft. I would assume both of them are going to be gone by the time we even get close to 5. Edwards, 23, first round. Both of them are good. Honestly, Edwards looks better to me, so whoever is taken first doesn't matter to me. There's no way. Okay, so Edwards goes. He was 79 overall. He did look pretty good. Who the hell is the team? This is not a bad trade-up, actually. So thank God we didn't, jump the gun. We waited. So we'll see what the AI thinks, but I think this is easily fair enough. So we trade pick 23. We trade second round this year, and then a next year third, which 8 picks from that spot I think makes a lot of sense. Our next pick is a third round, 4th pick overall. Let's make sure this is who we want. That damn running back is so good. I can't wait to see how good he actually is. Is this the guy? It is. Maxie Washington, so good. We don't need him, though, obviously. Making sure that's who we want, and it appears so. So, please, Zach, what is it? Guy Dujley. It's Guy Dujley. What a name. Interesting. Quick Dev, 78 overall. Apparently a reach. Looks pretty good to me. I don't know the comparisons. Obviously, War Guy is a little bit lower of an overall than the other guy, but I did say the other guy was who I thought was better, but I wasn't going to reach. I'm glad I waited. So, boom. Elijah Manning has to be our pick. He's so fast. Even if he sucks, he's just too fast to pass up. 76 overall, normal dev. Definitely faster than 96 and 97, speed to agility or excel. Still a really good pick. Easily a Taywan Taylor replacement. So, good decision not re-signing Taywan. Our earlier third round pick was terrible, but at least that one was pretty good. So, who the hell did we take again? Zugujis. I don't even care. What's his name? So, the guy we wanted was Maxie Edwards, or DeMarcus, not Maxie Edwards. I don't know where Maxie came from. Similar. I think our guy has better block shed, though, by a lot. But he does have better hip power, I believe, right? Did we take our guy? Yeah, we took our guy right after, so that's easy comparison. Yeah, our guy's much better block shedding, but 10 worse hit power. In Madden, I think I'd rather have our guy, honestly. Well, not Madden, but in, in Sim, I think it makes sense. So, works for me. If it works for you, let's go to the Super Bowl. That doesn't rhyme, but it should. Change the words, please. 88 overall, we're a very good team. I don't think so, buddy. Dion Lewis is still on the team, by the way. Manning is our new number 3, obviously. New kick return as well. Quentin Nelson is a god, all right? He doesn't go down in overall. Offense is over the defense by a bit. Defensive line, Jernigan makes it one of the best interiors we've had since probably the first season. Safety, I forgot to replace. Poole makes a decent safety, so we'll probably move him to safety and try to find a corner, which is very easy to find, in fairness. So our guy is starting. He's a scheme fit as well. I like to see everything I'm seeing. Cornerback, free agency. Should have somebody around an 80. And the answer to that question, maybe not. Tremaine Johnson's pretty damn close, but he's not very good, actually. Let's go with EJ Gaines, I suppose. Actually, let's just go with Prince of Mukamara. Get him a ring. There's really not much I can do here. Well, let's see what we can do. I mean, we have our team built. How are we going to play? Oh, forgot something. So, Harold Landry, Rashawn Evans, Tim Jernigan, Brian Poole. Okay. 20 years old, star dev. I don't know where these random devs come from. Well, we can't even get our guys that I care about with dev. 69, I know it's age related, but 69 overall with quick. I don't understand, man. I really don't. So, of course, Rashawn obviously getting a deal. Not very asking for that much money either, so I like that. And then, obviously, Harold Landry getting a 5-year deal as well. A little bit more expensive, but totally worth the money as well. And then, what else we got? Brian Poole, a 4-year deal? I guess so. He might have actually increased his value last second. moving to safety. Star Dev, though. Didn't he start out with like normal or probably quick, I suppose? Tim Jernigan, 3-year deal. That's going to be a questionable one. We'll have to wait on that. So, sending me to the playoffs. Let's see if we can turn it around. It was a really bad start, in fairness. The answer is no, and yeah, it was basically just as bad. And I'll show you what I mean. An 8-8 division across the board except for us. How? Like, look at this. Last season, they screwed us. It would have been an easy walk into the playoffs. Like, literally a stroll into the playoffs. Marcus Mariota at this point has got to be normal dev. No, quick dev. Don't know how the hell he didn't drop. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats, I suppose. Rushing, absolutely horrendous. Just, like, not good. Crowder did pretty well. Again, the rest did very roughly. Sack totals averaged, in fairness. Sack totals on the defense, horrendous. Just absolutely non-existent. Adoree Jackson, 4 picks again. Could be worse. This was just a rough rebuild, man. It's just an absolute L&a-half. I think we did 4 seasons here, which is ridiculous because normally we do 3 and we end up with more success. I believe we did 4, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did 4. That's wild. 4 seasons, finish with 4-12. I mean, I suppose let's take a look at who wins the Super Bowl. I mean, if we do a reload of this in the future, we'll be able to do the same thing anyways. The winners are the Eagles. They actually beat the Colts. I mean, that could have been us. And we're a better team than them by far. We're what? Well, 86 overall, but you take away all those negatives. Yeah, you take away all those negatives, I think that's easily an 87, 88, right? I mean, that's a whole offensive line drop down. I know this is probably the worst season we've seen by overalls, but easily an 8-8 team with an 86 overall. I don't know where it went wrong. I mean, we didn't really, like, we filled with talent, but the drafts were just bad. I mean, we got Ebron in free agency. We traded for Crowder. He was a good pick. We got Philip Lindsay in free agency. What else? We got Giuliani, whatever his name is. We got Tim Jernigan in a trade. I mean, a Woozier in a trade. We traded for some really good players that were realistic. Brian Poole in free agency. It just never got going. I think, honestly, I might have to bump the sliders even higher. I pretty much put everything about 200%, but I mean, even then, if I put it up higher, then the other AIs are going to get higher level. I don't know what happened here. I thought we built a good team, and it just never happened. Did we even win a playoff game? I don't even think we won a playoff game. We had 2 playoff seasons out of 4, and I don't even think we won one. That is severely depressing, even though Tim Jernigan's smiling away at me here. Last chance. Cool. Cool, man. You guys have any suggestions for rebuild challenges in the future or just rebuilds in general? Let me know. Normally, I follow the whole Thursday night trend and all that, but that could change in the future, especially if we run out of teams. And then, obviously, once the season ends, it literally will change because there will be no Thursday night games. As depressing as it is, even though I'm a Packers fan, of a team that's 4-7-1, yeah, I can't wait till the season ends. Yay. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya! If you're looking for more of me, take a look at these social medias and also take a little bit of a look at our Red Dead Redemption 2 series on my second channel, PK Plays. The old shoot 'em up mission. Ah, there goes my hat. That's how you know I've been shot. We're here. Wake up now. We're here. Oh, geez, we're blazing. Oh, my God. Are you serious? No. Only something big could have got this. Maybe a hungry alligator that saw some crayfish in a trap? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. This is not where Dutch is. I don't know what I'm doing. Seen it. I've seen it.